Go High Level Wizard here, and now I'm going to be doing a complete mega in-depth tutorial on creating blogs with Go High Level. I'm also going to show you how to set these up and how to build SEO optimized blogs. I mean, this video is going to be the last Go High Level blogging video you will ever need. Before we jump in though, go right down below, smash the subscribe button, and if you have any questions at all, drop a comment down below. To get to blogs, we're just going to come right down to sites and we're going to go right into blogs. So the first thing I want to explain is how the blogging structure works on Go High Level, okay? Because you can have a lot of blogs, but then there's blog sites, and a lot of people are really confused about this. So let me break this down. So the first thing you're going to do is create what's called a blog site, okay? And a blog site looks like this. It's a web page with all of your blogs with little snippets attached to it where you can click in and then go visit said blog. So it's like a blogging portal, so to speak. But you have to have these in order to have blog posts. So you can have multiple blog sites, but then every blog site, okay, has blog posts in it. Okay, following, so there's blog site and then multiple blog posts within a blog site. Okay, so the first thing is you have to create a blog site, and you can create as many as you want. I would only really suggest one. You don't need that many for a sub account. But then you're creating multiple blog posts within that. And as you see right here, you can edit your blog site or you can edit your new post. So just to be clear, again, I want to make sure there's no questions on this. You first create your blog site, and your blog site is just a portfolio of all of your blog posts. I'm assuming you know what a blog is, so I'm not even going to go into that. But the first thing we're going to need to do is basically configure certain settings on this. I see a lot of people skip this step, so please pay attention. The first thing we're going to do is come right in here, okay, and we're just going to go through the blog settings. Be brought to a page like this. So you need authors, categories, and then I'll explain what RSS is here in a second. First thing we're going to need to do is add an author. So I'm just going to walk you this. I already did this once, but I'm going to walk you right through it again. So we're going to do Dave. Okay, that's going to be our author. We're going to pick the image that we want for Dave. It'll be just using me for now. It's not actually a real person. And then the image alt text is for blind people because they can't see, so it has to describe it. So it's going to be Dave smiling. So again, put in your name or the author's name, and the author's just who's writing the blog. You're going to put in a headshot of yourself, then put Dave smiling. Then what you're going to do is you're going to put a little description. So I like video games and money. I actually don't, but you just put in whatever you want there, okay? Again, it should be a basic description of what you're doing, and then you can put in your social media handles, which is actually great. I actually highly recommend you do this part because it's going to help a lot. So what we'll do is we'll come right here. We're just going to put Go High Level Wizards channel, and then we're going to do create author. Okay, so again, that's all you do. I'm just creating this for tests, but you need to make sure you go and do that. Now we're brought to categories. So categories are how you're going to basically filter the posts, and we're going to do this later and use it later, but you want to make sure you have this filled out. So go to add new category. Okay, same thing. We're going to put in the category label. So this is going to be plumbing. Okay, then we're going to put an image in here. So what we'll do is we'll come right to here and we'll just do plumbing. And again, you can put whatever you want in here. We'll just pick this bad boy right here. Okay, that's in there. Alt text, faucet, or yeah, faucet. I'm not sure how you spell that. Okay, faucet is close enough. And then the categories, which is a URL slug, so we'll do faucet at Dave. So you just put whatever you think would be in there. And then right here, you're just going to put in the description of what it is. So it could be, this is only for plumbing FAQs. Does that make sense? You're just putting in the descriptor of what the category is. So then you just click create category. And again, the categories are to filter through the blog posts and assign them to a category in a blog site. So again, right now, this may not make sense, but when I wrap this all together, it will. So make sure you go and you add your categories just like I did. Okay, so now we come to RSS. So in case you do not understand what RSS stands for, it stands for really simple syndication. And what it does is it basically disperses and lets everyone know when you have a blog post to multiple different places and sends them out. It's like it goes in and then it just goes to other social media platforms, email, whatever you want, and you'll just configure that so it basically sends out everywhere. Now, again, we're not really going to be going into this too much because it's relatively simple. You have to plug it in, but we don't have a blog here, so we can't exactly set it up. But if you're interested in that, you can always drop a comment down below, and I can give you better instructions. But that's pretty cool. If you have a lot of people hitting your blog, it'll just disperse it everywhere. So again, RSS, just for your info, really simple syndication. So now that we have all of this set up, we now move on to creating our blog site and blog posts. So now we're going to come back to the blogs page, and we're going to create a blog site. So I already have one created, but again, the blog sites is where all of the blog posts go. It's that snippet. So it's like an entire blog, as you can think of it. So what we're going to do, now we have our settings down, then we're going to click new, okay? And we're going to fill this out. So the blog site's going to be plumbing FAQs. You put in whatever title you want for said blog. Now you're going to select a domain to put it on. So this, we have davidplumbingandsons.com, so you're going to put that in, and then you're going to add your blog. So again, this is the URL. So we're going to do Dave's Plumbing FAQs. And whatever you put in, guys, just make sure that it is not taken like this. And then you just put in a basic description. You can use it on ChatGPT. You can go and generate, but we're just going to put something generic. This is for people wondering plumbing, okay, FAQs. So again, you put in what you think you need. But again, title of the blog, the domain, plus the URL, so you have your thing completely figured out because it has to go somewhere, and then your blog description. Then you click create. Now we're brought to a page like this. As you see, it says plumbing FAQs. This is now the blog site. Now we create blog posts within the blog site. So right here, if you want to edit your blog site, we'll just click edit in new window, and this is going to take you to the blog site. So they're going to have some placeholders here, but we can edit them. But again, you have to have blogs to fill this in. So this is what it looks like. Okay, it's just little snippets, and it'll let you pick more. So when someone comes to your blog, they're like, let me see what's going on. It shows all of this. They can see the newest one, latest one, and just click through it. And really, to edit these, it's very simple. You just click this. You pick the name you want. You can pick the order and how you want them to look. And then right here's where you select your categories. Okay, and that's what's going to determine how these show up. That's why when we went earlier back and we did the categories, because we're going to add those to the blog posts, it's going to filter by categories. And down here, you have some basic stuff like letting the image be there or not, the tags be there or not, the title be there or not, the author be there or not, the published date be there or not, the description be there or not. That way you have a little bit of function. And then styles, just like on all of High Level's other stuff, you can edit the way it looks, the sizing of things. I'm assuming you already know this. Please, if you do not understand anything about High Level, go to my channel, watch some of the beginner tutorials, because the rubric and the builders are all the same. It's on the website, the funnels, the forms, the email templates, it's all the same shit. So just make sure you look at that, because that's going to show you how to do this, and I'm assuming you already know that. And then it's some advanced stuff just to make stuff look a little bit better. But that way you can edit the way this looks perfectly and make it look really unique to you. So this is the blog site. Then you would just click save and then publish. One quick thing I just wanted to show you, you can actually import blogs from other places. This is actually really, really cool. I'm not going to walk you all the way through this because that's just not what we're doing. I'm going to create another video on that. But say it's WordPress, Squarespace, Wix, wherever there's another blog, you can actually pull it from another place. Very cool, very interesting, and you would follow this procedure right here. So if you have someone that's like, I want my blogs here, you can easily move it. You can tell them you'll do it manually, make it look like you're doing a lot of work, edify them, motivate them, make yourself look much better in the process, and High Level makes it so easy. So that's how you would do that. But now what we're going to do is we're going to create a new post. So you can come up here and you can do this, or you can import just like I showed you, but you can either click new post here or create new blog post. You're going to click this, but now comes the fun part. Because you, my lovely viewer, will not have to do any work because I've done the hard work for you. I've tested this. I've researched this. I'm going to show you a way to use AI to completely create this very fast, very efficiently, and make it look like a human wrote it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you a prompt that I made for ChatGPT that is excellent. I know a lot of people in the blogging space are like, AI blogs. It's like literally everyone does it. Don't complain about it. There's just a way to do it properly. The problem with a lot of people, just quick pro tips, when they use AI, they don't give it any feedback. They literally just say, write me a blog about plumbing. Like very generic, obviously that's AI. You have to spice it up. You have to feed the AI properly to get the right response. So let me jump in and show you how to do that. Please pull up ChatGPT. So we have ChatGPT pulled up. Now what we need to do is we need to copy and paste the prompt. So the prompt is going to be right down below this video in the description so you can copy and paste and use it. Again, I've had to test so many things. I thought it would be much easier to do because I was actually doing some blogging for a client and coaching some people on blogging. And it was really frustrating because I was using it and I was like, why does it keep coming out crappy? So I actually tested this so many times so you don't have to get the perfect ChatGPT prompt. So it's down below the video, but let me show you what it is. So this is it right here. This has just been amazing for me. Okay, we got topic, putting in main keyword, full address, a bunch of things to really make this descriptive. But I've literally had to do this so many times. It's gonna be down below the video so you can just copy and paste the entire thing. But please use this because this helped me so much. So let's plug it in, copy and paste it right now. Paste this into ChatGPT. Now we switch up these. This is so important if you want to make this right. So the right is gonna be Dave's Plumbing FAQs. Again, you're going to put in the main topic of what you're doing. So what is it? Is it how to make homemade crafts? Is it how to get rich? Whatever it is, you put that main topic in. Then we're going to put the main keyword, which is plumbing. And you have to fill this out to make this work. Then we're going to scroll all the way down to phone number. We're going to put this in because, guys, this is how you make it look more real. Full address. We're going to do 20 White Hart Lane, New Jersey, 20467. Okay, and then basically an email address, which would be davesplumbing at gmail. The freak at gmail. Okay. .com. So make sure you fill that out. Seriously, people leaving this, it's so stupid. You're not going to get a good prompt. So make sure you add that in. And again, I just have to say this because a lot of people are like, we want real people to write blogs. The AI can, Google can tell that it's AI. Not really, because if you do it like this, there's so much AI content out there that if you make it real enough and maybe put in a couple misspellings if you really want to be sure, you'll be golden. I know tons of people that are using AI that are ranking blogs like no one's business. So that's clearly not right because I see it with my own eyes. But you just want to make sure you do the right thing and you plug it all in. So this is awesome now, though, because we have all of this stuff that we can just copy and paste over. Now that we have this done, we're going to come back right here and we're going to create blog posts. We come right here. We're just going to go bop. We're going to copy this bad boy. Okay. I mean, see how easy this is? Already all done for you. We're going to change the image. So we're just going to pick this one I have selected out. I want to make this really clear. If you do not use the right sizing, it will literally say blog post failed to complete or blog post failed to upload or whatever. So you have to have the right image. And if you want, you can come right in here to Unsplash or Pixabay. You can type in the keyword you want, and they have all kinds of amazing high quality HD 4K images. The problem is they're not really sized properly. So a lot of the time, I mean, you can play with the sizing, but it just won't go through. So just make sure you understand that because it is a pain in the ass. And some people I have are like, it's not going through, it's not going through. It's like because the image size is just not properly set up. So now we want to describe the image. Remember, alt text blind people. So we're going to do plumbing pipes, okay? And for the description, all we're going to do is we're just going to copy right here the first sentence or two sentences, whatever you want. And again, right, as you see right here, it's 100 to 250 characters. We're just going to paste this bad boy just like that. Perfect. We're in the right zone. Then we're going to click create post. You could do here, if we want to say, please label all of the H1s and H2s in brackets so I know what to do. So that's something you can do too here, which is really cool if you do not understand this at all, which I honestly would recommend you to do because right here, then you'll know exactly what to do. So if you are not, you just go through and you add them. But if you are a beginner, you definitely want to use them. By the way, this is how SEO works. You want to make sure you have H1s, H2s, everything linked, and then images and preferably a video plugged in. Okay, so all we got to do here is just copy and paste this. Very simple, very straightforward. We go all the way down to conclusion. Okay, we just go up a tad, delete, and then we're going to copy and paste this right here. How easy is that? And again, what you can do is if you copy and paste it without pasting as plain text, as you see right here, plain text, that'll just paste it without any formatting. And again, the reason I do it this way is these should pop up as H2s, H1s, so you don't have to do the work. But again, you may have to. So that's why I recommend that, so you can go change. Because if this isn't H3, you're going to have to click this and pick H3, but these already look like they're good, so it's awesome. So all you have to do is come right here and click out of this. And again, you might be like, well, why didn't I just copy and paste in the first place? I wouldn't have to do this. It's because sometimes it doesn't go through. I can't explain it. It just doesn't go through. So now you just go and you just delete all of these bad boys. Okay? Get rid of all of them. And now you have it. They're all properly configured and you're good to go. I mean, how freaking easy is that? You just go through, you just get rid of each one you want to get. I don't like that, I don't like that, I don't like that, and get rid of all the H2s. Then it's pretty much good. Again, if you want to add a little spices, you can misspell a couple words if you're really worried about the whole AI thing. But then I recommend you have 3 SEO optimized images in here. So once that's all finished and it all looks good and you're like, wow, this is incredible, I recommend you add 3 images, okay? Trace images. You gotta have at least 3. And you're just gonna click this right here, and this is gonna give you the ability to add image right here. Just to let you know, the reason I'm not going through every single one of these is because it's the exact same thing on all of High Level. It's the paragraph, the basic word editing, and then it's just like this. So again, if you're like, I have no idea how any of this works, and you don't understand the basic rubric of High Level, please go to my channel and watch my beginner videos because they go over literally every single button. And you can just hover over it and I'll tell you. So you can insert a link, you can insert an image, you can insert audio, a video, insert a quote. I mean, you literally can do everything on High Level. But again, I'm assuming you know the basics. This is a little more of an advanced video. So please watch that if you don't understand. So to insert an image, we just click right here, click this, and we just do insert image. Okay, you pick the exact image you want. So we'll go, okay, let's choose from media library. We want something to do with plumbing. We're going to come right here. We're going to do plumbing. And please make the image relevant to what you're doing. If it says chicken and you put a duck, stupid, put a chicken. We come right in here and we pick our image. Just to let you know, these images may not be sized properly and it may not take them. So we're just going to click a couple, see if we can get some. Yeah, it looks like literally like almost all of these are. Okay, that one worked. Again, you might have to click around, but if you want to, you just go to Canva and upload it and you'll be good to go. Then you basically put it in, you put what dimensions you want. You want to keep this box checked. Then you want to put the alt text in. So if it's a picture of pipe, remember, alt text is for blind people. You want to describe what the image is, okay, on here, so when they hover over it, it understands. Big SEO thing. And again, for alt text, you don't want it to be uber specific, but you want it to be specific. So if it's me sitting here, it'd be Declan in a black robe on the computer. That's perfect. You don't want Declan in a black robe, smiling, trying to drink his water, thinking of like too much is just going to be like, that's ridiculous. You just want to put in the basics. So this would just be pipes in plumbing. Is literally all it was. And then you can do that if you want. We don't need that. We're just going to insert said image. So obviously horrible. We want to properly size this. And what you can do is you can literally do a little drag and John right here to make it look a little better. Or you can just go in and we can play with the sizing better like that. But yeah, this is definitely horrendous. But for the sake of the video, I'm just showing you how to do this. But again, you want to go in and you want to properly size it like I said before. I showed you how to do it right here. Or we can just come in right here and we're just going to do 300. Okay, update image. There, see, much better. So you just want to edit it to size like that. That was kind of ridiculous, but you just want to put your images in. Okay, you can kind of play with how you want them centered, make them wider if you want to fill up. And again, 3 images, optimize them just like I did. Once you're done, you're just going to click save, and you're like, oh my gosh, look at that. And remember, re-look over everything, make sure everything is good to go. You deleted these, and everything is good, and then you're just going to click continue. Now we are on the home stretch to be completely done with this. So the first thing is a URL slug. So whatever you want the URL to be, you just plug it in right there. We have canonical link, so this is basically to avoid duplicate content. And again, you don't have to put this in there. It just shows Google which is the preferred one. So make sure you plug that in if you want that for the sake of the video. We're not going through that. Category, remember when we created the start of the video? What category it is. So if it's a bunch of FAQ blogs, put in FAQ. If it's a bunch of how-to blogs, put it on how-to. You see what I'm saying? It's really important to put these under a specific category. This is how you basically categorize what's going on. We're going to come in and we're going to put our keywords. So we're going to do plumbing, and then you just click enter. So you have your tag or keyword. And then we're going to do plumbing FAQs, enter. Plumbing tips, enter, boom, and then you have all of your stuff. So you can add as many as you want. I recommend up to 7. That's about perfect. And then author, again, we want to pick who is the author of this. Is it Dave? Is it Declan? Is it Tom? Is it Elizabeth? Is it Mary? Is it Tyrone? Whoever the frick you want it to be, you want to put it in right there. So once you add the exact author, again, this helps for SEO. You can either save as a draft, you can publish it right now, okay, or you can schedule it so when you want it to go out. For the sake of the video, we're just going to click publish. We're going to select the date. We're just going to pick the 17th, and we're going to click save. So this bad boy can just get launched ASAP. So you come right in here, as you see in your plumbing, and you see it is now published. It is now gone out. So let's click this right here and let us preview our post to see what it looks like. Again, I breezed through this, guys. As you see, the image is right there, and we can play with the sizing. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Come in, okay, you see it, you see it. Obviously, I did not go through this. Remember, I told you to go through, remove the H1s, make everything look pretty, make it sized properly. For the sake of the video, I just breezing through that because that's where you'll be doing the work, but you get the concept. So that's it. It's as simple as that. You got Dave right there. Remember the YouTube channel we linked? Really cool. Guys, these blogs actually look really good. The Go High Level blog builder used to suck. It was atrocious. Now it's like really good. It's better than a WordPress blog. So, and again, if you're like, there's some things I don't like, this is kind of annoying, what you can do is you can just click the back button. You can edit it right here, okay? Or you can come right into your blog post, scroll to the side, click this, update post. And again, you can duplicate it, change the blog details, delete it, or whatever you want right there. And it's very simple. And again, if you were like, okay, I have a bunch of blogs, I now want to add them to my blog site, you just come right into the blog site, you click in here, you pick what you want, and then you select the categories you want to have. Just like this, we click save, publish, and then we look at it right here. And boom, there we are. Look how awesome the blog site is. And again, you can edit the entire blog site just like a Go High Level website. You can plug it in right here. You can make it look however you want. You can call it whatever you want. Again, guys, remember, full videos on websites, forums, pages, funnels, all that stuff. So please go watch that if none of this makes sense to you, because I'm assuming you understand how to do that. So that's blogging in a nutshell, okay? Thank you so much for watching. If you are interested in learning more about High Level, I have a 30-day free trial link down below. Not a 14-day, an exclusive 30-day free trial link, okay, where you'll get access to me if you sign up. You'll get access to snapshots, setup, goodies, a personal community, help from me. I mean, everything to really help you master High Level and do really well. So please go check that out if you're interested. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching. Any questions at all, drop them down below. I answer so freaking fast. Go down below, drop them, I'll answer them. And as always, Go High Level Wizard out.